Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of XR Frontier. My name is Jurgen Moors, and for those who remembered, last times we talked a little bit about other assets or hardware that you can use besides the XR headset. And one of the things we talked about is haptic suits and haptic gloves. Today we're going a little bit more deeper in detail into this. Because why would you use or why would you need a haptic suit or a haptic glove? And basically what you're going to do is you're going to simulate one of your senses, meaning the touch and feeling is something you're going to simulate from simulation from what you experience in the digital environment, and you want to create a physical signal, meaning you simulate heat, for instance, or you see heat in the digital world. Well, we want to create this warmth of this heat also onto your body. The same thing with touch. When you touch a wall and it has a certain texture, that you can also feel that. That is exactly what a haptic technology, what a haptic glove, what a haptic suit is going to do. Now, how does it typically work? Now, these haptic suits and these haptic gloves, like we discussed about the headset, they are also some kind of technical marvel, because a lot of actuators and sensors are actually used to create this sensation and this touch and this feeling, from microfluids over resistance, over pneumatic sensors. There are many ways how you can start using the haptic technology in general. Now, when you go from the gloves to the suit, and what you typically find is also electrical muscle stimulation. I think some of you might also know this type of suit in the gym, where you can wear them during a workout, making your workout a lot more efficient. This is also integrated into a haptic suit. For instance, transcutaneous nerve stimulation is one of the aspects that can be used. But there are many technologies, often based on physical phenomenon like magnetocalorics, like, for instance, the generation of heat with an electrical current, which is basically resistance. These technologies, these physical phenomenon are typically used for haptic suits. Now, one of the challenges, when you have this technology or the haptic technology, is, of course, making a syncing between the moment you touch, feel something in the virtual world, and the actual feeling on your body or in your hands, your arms. This timing needs to be perfect, so that you actually get this feeling of being in an immersive environment and also feeling like it's real. When it comes 5 or 10 seconds later, when you put your hand above a flame and you only feel the heat 10 seconds later, well, after a while, your brain might probably understand you are not in a virtual world. But all the different types of haptic gloves and haptic suits, they typically have a combination of a lot of technologies, like I said before, and depending on the manufacturer, they might be a little bit different. They might have certain advantages and disadvantages, but this is something that you have to experience yourself and have to look out when you are building a certain application. Okay, what am I really aiming for? What is really necessary to experience? And then making sure that you can actually integrate that in your haptic gloves and in your haptic suits. So I hope this gave you a little bit more of detail about haptic technology as an addition to what we did before. I want to thank you for watching this episode and see you next time for another episode of XR Frontier. Bye-bye.